You know what? I believe totally in your freedoms. I do. You got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine. If it doesn't work, you'll be the first to know, okay?
To the coronavirus crisis. And get this, there were more new COVID cases in the first 12 days of August than in the entire month of July. More than 1.3 million cases. And this morning, there's a new push to fully approve the Pfizer vaccine. Our Steve Olsensamy is outside the CDC in Atlanta with more. And Steve?
TJ, this morning, the FDA is now granting full approval of the Pfizer vaccine, saying that today's approval for those aged 16 and over affirms the efficacy and safety profile of our vaccine at a time when it is urgently needed. This is a breakthrough in the push for vaccines. A number of Americans have not been reassured by the emergency use authorization that was given to the Pfizer, Moderna, and J&J vaccine. Now there is a vaccine that has full FDA approval.
Over 200 million in this country have gotten at least one dose of the vaccine as of this morning, but more than 80 million eligible Americans remain unvaccinated.
And recent polling shows that over 30% of Americans who haven't gotten the shot say they would if the vaccine were fully approved by the FDA. This full approval, according to the FDA, indicates that Pfizer has shown enough effectiveness and safety data to meet the stringent requirements that the FDA sets, which includes at least 6 months of safety data from a majority.
So they're going to plan on getting FDA approval for the COVID vaccine next week so they can try to push all these mandates on everybody because they're going to tell you how safe and effective it is. Well, guess how they did it? They got a woman named Janet Woodcock, who is the chief for the Center of Drug Evaluation Research, and they put her as the acting head of the FDA to give her the approval status. And this woman is personally responsible for approving both OxyContin, which is causing a friggin' epidemic, and fentanyl, the two most dangerous drugs on the market today that got approved by this woman, Janet Woodcock, who's now going to be approving our COVID vaccines so they can push everybody with mandates.